Well, I guess I am in a way. I've been doing that.
Sit around doing nothing.
Right.
Backwoods.
Worry about mama.
Don't forget to put a light in there.
Yeah, I'll get that. I'll get that before I drive. Well, I'm going to drive tonight, go home. We'll drive the other car tomorrow.
I don't know why y'all don't make a force right. The road right through there.
Well, then, do we have so many people coming out here being nosy? And the harder it is for them to get.
I am in Louisville, Georgia with my grandma for a funeral. And we're out walking because she want to go to the gas station. We just got here, sad time, but been coming here since I was a little girl. So it was, first it was my uncle, then one of my cousins, now it's my aunt, my great aunt, which is my grandfather's sister. So we're out here about to cross this street to go, and there's grandma trying to catch up and wait for grandma. Filming. Grandma, what you doing? Because we have to cross this street. Come on, grandma. There you go. So we going over there? Yeah. Okay. So we're going over there and turn the camera around. Alright, so when I was little, it was really hard for me to cross the street. Like, people would laugh at my sister and I because it took us forever to cross the street. You don't have to run. They'll wait. So, we crossed the street. You alright, Grandma?
Oh, hell yeah, I guess.
It is actually cold up here. She was trying to be cute and not wear a sweater. She got one on now. Oh goodness, I was trying to get all the laughter out before sad time tomorrow. So I don't know what part of Vlogmas this will be. But yeah, I'll keep you all informed from this weekend. Alright, so now we're walking back. We made the adventure across the street, waiting on Grandma. You ready, Bet? Now we gotta go back across the street. Okay. So, what about you all? Do you all always go to family funerals? I typically don't. Because after you do one funeral or two funerals, oh, I see it. You really don't want to keep doing that. But this is for my grandmother. This is her sister-in-law. So, we're here for her. Are you making it across the street? Okay. Yes, he is turning in here, so we got to get up here. Are you up here? Make sure you ain't. I don't want to knock nobody out.
I don't know how to get inside here with this fit.
No, don't hit the people, girl. Don't hit the people. So she act like the grass is so deep. But then I said, well, do you want to walk in the grass or do you want to get hit by the car? It's not that deep. See? But she's scared. Come this way. She's scared to go down there into the hole. So she want to stay in the road until the cars come on the side.
She wasn't going to turn, then I'll get back down there. But as long as she stay out there, I'm like him.
See, it wasn't that bad, was it?
I ain't got that yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We still got some time. So the last time we were up here, it was for a funeral. Oh, you better get that dog. So last time we were up here, it was hunting season. And people were like out with these big rifles and stuff. So I'm like, what you doing? So hopefully we don't run into that. I mean, they were nice, but it's still a little unnerving to walk next to somebody at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and it's dark and they got these big hunting rifles on their back like they're just regular backpacks, right? Okay, I'm gonna come up here with you, Grandma.
You don't have to stay on down.
So that is our little motel we've been going to for years because in this small town, that's all we got. That's all we got. That's all we got. All right, I'll check back in later. We out here in the woods. Grandma can't see.
And you can eat them.
All we did was come around this corner, right?
Yeah.
And then we take a left going out, right?
Yeah.
All right. Make sure we don't see no Bigfoot, though. There's a bump. He slowed up right here. So he said people be coming, they're being nosy.
Mm-hmm.
So they did sell all that land, 6 acres.
Hmm?
They sold that land.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark out here, people. Some people living out here. See where my cousins, are they my cousins?
Yeah.
Cousins.
Yeah.
I ain't even backwoods. Talking about it's peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't just some peace. I just won't have. Look at that running across the road.
What is that?
A big cat dog. I thought this was one of the houses, but I guess
I
not.
thought it was too. Oh, now where we going?
I don't know.
You put that phone down so you can see where you're going.
I see. So we in for the night. And put the chair up to the door.
You need the other chair?
Because it don't really lock. So I hope it's safe. Oh no, I think this one chair good.
I'm right here. Anything move, I'll be about this bed.
And this ain't changed in about 20-some years.
This my phone.
Keep all your stuff. Let me get the key.
Water bottle.
So we are here at the getting ready for the funeral lineup, and we're talking about how this service is only gonna be a graveside because the church doesn't want to open. I mean, in a way, I get that, but I'm like, come on. At this point, people can sit in restaurants, so you can open up a church for a little bit. Well, this one, my grandma talking about.
What you mean this one?
She talking about she think I'm gonna go off on the church people. So just give me a graveside, you know, because I don't know what the church is gonna do. I was like, we ain't leaving tomorrow now, is?
And let me add on. And if Tara get to acting the fool, push her right in the grave with me, just like Mr. Brown.
She done saw some movie and the lady was acting a fool about somebody died and they pushed her right on in the casket. So now she talking about push my sister right on in the casket with her.
You miss her so hard. Oh, I miss you, Grandma. And then on the Grandma won't go nowhere with Grandma. Push her right on in there with me.
I'm not pushing my sister in the grave with Grandma. So we are here in the woods. Let me turn it around so y'all can see. Now last night I tried to show y'all, but this is what it looks like in the daytime. So our cousins own all this land out here, and I used to come out here when I was younger. It used to be a pond back there, a farm, and cows, chickens. Used to be a lot of stuff back there. This is where Bigfoot is. I don't care what people say. My uncle. So people be looking at me funny when I say Bigfoot is real. I do believe in Bigfoot. I'm gonna tell you why. Don't laugh. My uncle, years and years ago, he said he used to walk out back up in here somewhere, and something was following him. And he said when he took 2 steps, it took 2 steps. When he took another step, it took another step. When he stopped, it stopped. Uncle John got that rifle and did the click click, and the thing and the thing went on about his business. Now, he been out here in these woods like all his life, so he knew good and well it wasn't no deer, no bear. He said it was something.
So he had a trail out here?
Yeah, it was a trail out here, so they know these woods, and he said it was something they brought. So they don't scare easily. He said that was enough for him to get that rifle and start clicking. So don't nobody need to tell me that Bigfoot not real, because my Uncle John said it was. Well, he didn't call it Bigfoot, but he said it was something. He didn't name a deer, a bear, nothing. So, all right, so we just sitting here, we're waiting. They told us the people are punctual. Ain't nobody here but me and Grandma. Ain't nobody here.
Sitting up here looking dumb.
We eat no breakfast. Well, neither one of us was hungry, but still. So they said they're very punctual. Be here between 10:15 and 10:30, but we didn't want to get lost or be late, so we got here about 9:45. And Grandma being a little antisocial, she don't want to go in the house and talk to the people. Talking about she'll come in as soon as she drink her coffee. This little bit of coffee, she's still trying to sip on. Nothing in here.
You'll go in there and want to feed you.
Yep, you're going to want to feed us.
They'll want to feed you. They country people believe in feeding you now.
You do too, Grandma. You from Georgia, you too. You country too. Well, Grandma. How long you stayed in Georgia? You were little. Grandma said she from Macon, she a city girl, but compared to where we are in Louisville, she is a city girl.
Sure is. We wasn't in no woods like this here.
No, these are backwoods. Pitch black, and they talking about, well, you know, we like it out here, it's peaceful.
Damn sure is. Ain't nothing out here. Nobody gonna get them.
Except for Bigfoot.
Shit, mailman probably don't want to come down through here. I don't know how to get out here when it rains. Slipping in a slide. Lord, I hope I don't slide down.
Stop talking about it. If you keep talking about it, you are gonna slide down.
Y'all better catch him. I got me high water pants.
So Grandma, she had her clothes all ready for the funeral, was hanging up. She didn't put it in no bag or no suitcase. This morning when we get her, talking, look at this. Look at this. Look. So she had some sneakers and they were black, and so she was like, well, I'm gonna put on my black sneakers, you know, so she can be comfortable. I said, well, whatever you feel like. We let her these pants on. No, you won't. You better put these little heels on, these little pop-up heels. Let me see. Y'all want to see Grandma's leg?
I can't see my leg.
So she got these, but she need high water pants on. So they're not really high water. That's like the style. They're the ankle. But so that's why she had to put the little heels on, because she wasn't coming out here with me with these sneakers and these anklets. Okay, Grandma, stop sipping that coffee and get in this lady house. Okay, so we're gonna go see the relatives so Grandma can stop being antisocial. Okay, bye. Well, we came and changed. We survived the funeral. Grandma survived the funeral. She wasn't sad. She wasn't sad this time. Grandma ain't never sad. They did acknowledge her in the program and my peepaw, so that was really nice.
Huh?
Wasn't that nice? They acknowledged peepaw and you in the program.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really nice. So now we're off. They didn't have a big repast. They said they're doing hamburgers and hot dogs and getting people out their house. So we would have left today, but I didn't want to drive in the traffic in Jacksonville at dusk, and it's a work week, so we'll be here in the country town. So we're heading back out to the country, seeing some relatives we really don't know, and yeah. Okay. All right, so this is where my Aunt Nettie stayed. Here, that's where her funeral was, and my Uncle John, and we just saw all of our family members. They used to own like a lot of stuff in this neighborhood. Like they owned a garage, a candy store, a lot of this land. So Grandma wanted to come by and see one last time. You sad, Grandma?
No.
Yes, she is. So that's where my Aunt Nettie stayed. And now they got to figure out what to do with her house and all of their property that they have in here. So goodbye, Aunt Nettie. We miss you. We are checking out this hotel. Oh my goodness, and grandma would be taking a picture of this soap. And she's talking about one is bigger than the other. I'm gonna open one so you can see just how, well, I threw one away, hold on. This is what the soap looks like. Oh, they got to do better. I think this soap been here since 1996.
This broke.
That one broke. No, I already opened one. It was one in there in the trash. I threw it away. So we're checking out. Finally, this is the curtains. This is our security measure, and then this is the view. Trying to post. It didn't look like this years ago. I don't know what's happening. And that's the view outside. Nobody's here, but a lot of truckers come. They were over there lined up next to the Huddle House. I love the Huddle House. They got security camera right there. I don't know if it works. But we're off. It's cold outside. Okay, let me get back in. Taking grandma to Buc-ee's. She ain't never been to Buc-ee's. You have to see it. Just so you can say you went. While I'm in here, I'm going to go to the restroom too. Oh, that's how much the gas is. Thank you. They just got all kind of stuff in here. Huh? I'm going to go to the restroom. I don't know where it is. You have food? You want a snack or something? I don't know. I think it's back here. They got those glazed almonds you like. I don't know what day of Vlogmas this will be, but I'm going to an event with my committee, and it's a candle shop, and it's only around the corners, but I've been through this before, and I saw the first parking spot I wanted. I won't take any chances, but this is my old middle school, by the way. I went here, Howard Middle School, 7th and 8th grade. Had some great times here. So I always love coming downtown. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't follow my, well, I'm so glad I did follow my mind, because I knew somebody was gonna get that spot. But anyway, I love coming down here because it always reminds me of a fun time in my life. So it's my own middle school, and I'm taking this long walk down to the candle shop to make candles. I think it's so cool. Now, some people say you could have just paid for parking. I could have, but so it's just like, you know, oh man, somebody's leaving. I'm not chancing it. I'm just gonna stay right where I was. And plus, I can use some walking. I'm like in the house all day, and I didn't go walking this morning, so it's nice outside, and I have my flats and my heels, so I'm good. I'll let you all see the candle shop once I get there. So, ta-da! So I'm at the candle shop, and I'm supposed to pick my candles. It's a lot to choose from. I don't know where to start. I get overwhelmed with too many options. Yeah, we're at our private event. It's gonna be so cute. So here's the background. Everyone's getting ready. And then so I am a little warm because I took that walk. But yeah, about to sniff some candles and get it started.
I do, and I just want to leave it on. Thank you.
It's a lot of candles. I feel like we need like a
Coffee bean?
yes. Now
If I
will the
could smell the
fragrant
candles.
coffee work? There is a coffee. I wonder if it will work the same. Like it's not the palate. What is it? The clean your airway.
It is coffee.
Yeah. This is the city lights. I just left my event. It was really nice. We made candles. I get to pick it up. They say it takes about 2 hours, so I guess we were there till it closed, so I'll pick it up. But see, isn't my city beautiful? It really is called the City Beautiful. I had a really good time really connecting with people, and you don't realize how much you miss being you don't realize how much you miss being around people until you get around people. So it was a really good outing. Oh snap. It was a really good outing to be with my sorority sisters and just connecting. You know, we all served on the committee together, and it was virtual, so it was like, let's just do the work, get to these meetings. But one good thing is that one of them let me know that she actually watches like my work that I put out. And I got the feedback. You know, you're always like putting stuff out, and it's like, is anybody listening to me? Is anybody watching? And she was like, you know, well, what exactly are you doing? Because I see a lot of stuff. And that was actually good feedback, because that lets me know that streamline, chick, streamline. And so I was like, the health and wellness stuff that I want to do, I want to make sure, okay, let me get over here too. I want to make sure that just stays on my personal Facebook page, and then use YouTube and probably Instagram and LinkedIn as my coaching. And I just felt really good explaining that to her. She was like, well, what exactly is your niche? And then she was just telling me some of the things that she wants to help with, that she needs help with, and all of this. And it was just really good. And she was like, if you ever need a case study. And I was like, that's interesting, because my coach was saying, should I turn this around? It was interesting because my coach was saying, like, you need to get some people. You have to practice, even if you do it for free. And I'm all for, like, I am good with the prices that I want to charge. I finally got settled with that. But it's really, the thing that's been holding me back is really feeling that confidence. And you only get confidence by actually doing it. And I was like, I'm a confident person. It was like, well, not in this, you're not. So I really want to test out my framework and really know that, I mean, like I said, I stand behind my prices, but it's a different feeling when you're like, no, I know this works. So I've already done some of the work with some people. So this is, she won't be like the first one. But like I was telling her, like, I've done the work with people that I kind of know and people that know me. So it'd be good to do this with, and I think that's been my hang up, because I'm like, man, I'm, teaching strangers. And I think I told you all, like, my accountability partner, she was like, when you were teaching, you taught strangers every semester, especially at the college level. They were strangers every semester. And the difference is, but they didn't personally pay me. I was compensated through the university. So it was like, whatever. But to have a stranger, and not saying that so let me back up. Like, I know who she is, but I don't know, like, her background. I just know her from serving in the sorority together. So when she said that, my eyes lit up, and, I was like, yes. So I'm going to contact her, and I'm going to ask her, which one she wants to do. I'll probably do a VIP day process with her, or I don't know if I want to do the breakthrough call with her. I don't know. But I'm just so excited that someone is actually looking at what I do, and then saying, like, would you help me? And it's like mutual. Like, I really genuinely do want to help. And this is where it's not really about the money, but it's going to be great to really help her to hone my skills. So when people do see that price tag and they want to question, I'll have more people to say, no, that this really works. So, let me check my city again. Isn't this nice? Yeah, we have this huge stadium. So I grew up here, and this right here, it was like an eyesore, because it's literally in the middle of a neighborhood. Like, it was kind of heartbreaking. Like, y'all couldn't put this anywhere else. But yeah, that is the stadium, and we already have another one, like literally like a block away. But anyway, I'm heading to Grandma because at the event we had all this food. I'll show some pictures. And so our chair didn't want to take it back, so I was like, I'll take it to Grandma. She likes to snack. And yeah, all right, I'll be back later. Maybe. Bye. Let me say it this way. Bye. I am doing some videos for Vlogmas, and I am tired. I know it's supposed to be like every day, but I'll let you in on a secret. I am batch creating for these last few days. I started that way, and I was like, oh, I want to be organic and real, so I'm gonna do it every day. But yeah, that takes a toll, especially when you have to film and edit. And I'm a long talker, so it's not like they were like 5 minutes. That's probably the route I should have taken, but it's been fun, and I'm continuing having fun, and I'm determined to finish all of the days.
See it?
Yeah, wait, slide it over some. The other way. Oh, that's real nice, but I'm not going to the holiday party. That's so nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So back it up. Let me see the whole thing again.
See it?
No, your hand in the way. Push it down.
You see it?
Yes. You can't go in the refrigerator?
I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to make it go in there.
Oh, okay. Well, if you got to take the fruit off, you can.
Okay. If I have to take the plastic off, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, you would have to take the fruit off. Like the thing, right?
I just have to take the plastic off.
To get in the refrigerator?
This part. I'm going to try to leave all of it on there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I was just talking this whole time and it wasn't recording, but I could have sworn I saw the little buttons up there. Okay, anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. I was saying that this morning I get to take my grandmother to to get some routine lab work, and I'm grateful that I'm able to do this because come on, cars. Oh my gosh. All right, fine, stay there. I'm grateful that I'm able to do this. Thank you. What? Light. I'm grateful that I'm able to do this and not have to worry about who's going to take care of her or whatever. She's very capable, don't get me wrong. Like, my grandmother can drive. She's 80, she'll be 81 next month. She can drive, she can take care of herself, but something about going to the doctor and having to fill out paperwork or just want some support, it can be a lot. And I was saying that the sun is in my face. I was saying that when we had to take care of my mom and my grandfather, it was a lot happening at the time. You know, doctors saying whatever they want to say, and not in a bad way, but you got some of them were like, really, you really trying it right now. So the more, and I learned, the more that a person has an advocate with them in the health industry, the better service that they get. That's just what I learned. I could be wrong, but I've had this experience a few times to know that part of that is true. Not even part of it, all of that is true. But anyway, I was saying that some people, you may wonder if you know where I live in Central Florida. It's like, why do I have on a scarf? And I was saying that because when I woke up and I looked on my phone, it said 48 degrees outside, and I was like, oh, I like the cold. I like looking like cold weather, but I don't like feeling cold. So I have on a scarf, this little thin cardigan. I have on my Uggs, and I would have had on a hat had I not had this bun. But everything is thin because I know Central Florida, like, we're going to be like in 80 degrees in a few. And then my shirt, embracing Brilliance, that's part of the swag that's being given away for the Vlogmas giveaway. But anyway, I was saying that I'm grateful that I'm able to do this. And actually this came back once I started my doc program, because I went full-time and I had this flexibility. Now, I didn't do too much with my grandmother during that time because I was so focused, and I talked about that. Like, I think I wrote about it in my book. But when I became a professor and recognized all this flexibility, I wanted to make sure that I had, make up for some of that time, spend time with her and do things for her. All right, so I'm grateful that I'm able to do that. And then now, as full-time doing what I do, I get to do that. Now, I do have to be careful because now she knows that I make my schedule. She'll try to get me to come over there every single day. And it's like, no, Grandma, that's not what we want, not what we're going to do. So yesterday, you'll see in one of the clips, like I got a gift from this consulting company, this company that I do consulting work for. And she was trying to show me on the iPad the picture of it. And she was like, you gonna come get it? No, Grandma, because I'm gonna be over there tomorrow. So why don't you come over there today and tomorrow, right? So bless her heart, she tries to get me to come over there all the time. And then I have to set those boundaries because part of me is like, oh, okay, Grandma, I'll come do it. And then I have to be careful. One, that making sure that I'm not feeling guilty about anything. And two, this is the funny part, let me know if you have to be careful for this too, to make sure I'm not avoiding any work. Because I'm good at that. I'd be like, man, forget this, Grandma, what you want to do today? And so I have to make sure that I'm not avoiding any work. And yesterday I had to do like some editing. I had to film a workshop that was like not working right because I wanted to show my Facebook group my planner. I'm using the power sheet. So I just kind of talked them through the steps of the first part of the power sheets. And I'm so glad. I'm happy that I finally got my power sheets. It was like 3 years I've been watching these power sheets. All right, there's the police. Will he say anything? Like, my hands are free. Okay, maybe he won't say anything. Well, he can't say anything. It's my car. But I'm not holding the phone, so I'm paying attention to the road. But anyway, it was like kicking my butt. And I was going to give up on it. I was like, whatever. But I knew, like, if I would have gone to Grandma's house, I probably wouldn't have done the videos. I probably wouldn't have done some of the other things I had planned. And then I finally got the thing to set up. Like, I have a dot cam and it was not connecting to my computer at all for whatever reason. And I was gonna say, man, forget this, but I had already pushed off the workshop for like 2 days. And I was like, and I'm working on, if you have to move something twice, either don't get to the point where you have to move it more than twice. Yes, things come up, but like, come on. So I finally got it together, and it was like 10, 11 o'clock. But it worked because I had to get a webcam, set it up. I was on my floor. It wasn't the prettiest thing, but at least I got it done. And it's inside my Facebook group, so it's not like I'm sending this out to the masses. They understand my heart. They know that I only want to give them, I can't see. Whoa, hold it. They know I want to give them quality. But anyway, so I'm excited about that. I've been feeling a little, and you don't want to cough in this season because of the pancake and all of the variables. I know it's variants and I know it's pandemic, but you know. So I took all of my supplements, my elderberry, my Father John, my vitamins, liquid and hold. I prefer liquid vitamins because they absorb faster, but some of the vitamins I don't have that's liquid. And then my wellness company, if I don't order them fast enough, the liquid vitamins go super fast. And then people ask about my skincare. I don't have on any like foundation, makeup, or anything. That's due to my liquid collagen and things like that. And the things that I put on my face, well, I wash my face with, they're part of my e-commerce. And then I'm gonna take this. I'm taking it a long way so I can talk to y'all. Then I'm going to take this. It's an energy shot called Perform, and I haven't taken it. I gave it to my friend and I was like, hey, you try it first. And he said it was cool. He said, the taste was fine. And I asked him, do you have any energy? He was like, I don't know. And I was like, okay. So I'm gonna take it. It says with thiamine and acai that's in it. Okay, I just read this. I'm gonna have to be careful with this. I'm gonna have to drink a lot of water, or I may have to take my allergy medicine because I'm allergic to an ingredient that's in here, but it's pretty far down on the list, so I should be okay. I'll let you all know. I'm already having like some holiday breakouts for whatever reason. I'm at Grandma's house now. I'm already having some holiday breakouts, So I'm going to take this with you all on camera. It's called Perform. It comes in a pack of 12. And I don't think you're supposed to take this every day. So I did shake it up. I should have put them in the refrigerator. All right, so let me take this serving size, 1 bottle. Oh, it does have sugar in it. It's a lot of sugar. Caffeine, green tea leaf extract. So the company is Really Clean Living. So it's not things in here that doesn't make sense. Like, you can pronounce all the things in here. Say don't mix this with alcohol, because they know how some people be. So we'll see how this works. Now, I drink coffee. Coffee does not keep me up. Like, I just love the taste of coffee. If I want energy, like, to be like up, I have to take like espresso shots. So, but I am going to take this, and I haven't had any coffee, and then I'll come back maybe later today and let you all know. It tastes really good. It has water, pear fruit, apple juice, red grapefruit juice, a lot of fruits in here, a lot of fruits. And the one that I'm allergic to is pretty far down, so I hope that I'm okay. All right, so let's go take Grandma. Let's see if she wants to get on camera. I'm gonna stop it here, and then we'll see how it goes and pick back up. I probably have to drive. I don't even know why I pulled over here, but whatever. Okay, so this is the edible arrangement Grandma tried to show me the other day. Probably should have told her to take it out of the plastic because it was sweating. But yeah, this is for the holiday virtual party for that company that I consult with. So here's the thing. Now, I love being virtual. I love doing things online, but I'm gonna admit I'm a little over trying to do celebrations and parties online. Like, yes, have a meeting online. I'm cool with that. Doing some trainings online, that's fun too. But trying to celebrate and do Secret Santas and all that right now online, I don't want to do that. So this is Grandma. That's cute. Yes, thank you. She always be going to get this white sweater. And no, she's not gonna wear that bonnet outside the house. We don't do that. But anyway, so just the online, they're like, don't open it until, you know, we get together. And they sent us a little gift, and I'm appreciative of it. I mean, it's really sweet. But I mean, I'm not able to do it anyway. But I don't think I probably would have. I hope they don't watch it and take offense to that. But just some virtual celebrations, and I know, and I got to rethink that because I want to grow my company, and it probably will be more virtual. So I need to figure out like how to not make it like overwhelming to them. But yeah, if you got some suggestions, let me know. But I know I'm just over just everything on virtual. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a different thing. I don't know. I gotta get my thoughts together. So I realized as I was editing my video, I did not show you all my actual candles. So here is the candle. This is the bag. I'm at my grandmother's house still, and I had her to go get it because it's downtown, and I had her to jump out in the traffic to go get it. She volunteered, so I didn't make her. So this is mine. This is what it looks like. I chose all of my scents, and I named it Holiday Reset. And the flavors, the scents are, what did she tell me? Christmas Ale, First Snow, Yuzu, and then she added cashmere. And the funny thing was, like, I smelled cashmere. I wanted to love it, but it was not the move, right? So, but this is my candle as I wrap up this Vlogmas. All right, so I'm at Grandma's house. We're gonna wrap this up. I couldn't do a lot of filming because I was talking to my little sister on the phone, and she was kind of going with me and Grandma around town. I really do need to get a camera to go around and travel with, so I can capture all the stuff because it was very interesting. So I'm going to end it. Thank you all so much for watching this. I'll see you next time. The TV is in the background, so hopefully you can hear me. My headphones are somewhere. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this part 2 of Vlogmas. I hope you enjoy all of the adventure that I put together for you. If I don't see you, happy Christmas Eve, because we celebrate on Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. But I do hope you come back and watch the other days of Vlogmas. But remember to be well, be empowered, be bold, and be brilliant. Until next time, bye.